screed SLC P with dustless technology. This video serves as an instructional video on the key steps on how to use the product as well as helpful tips. Step 1. Plan your project. When planning for your project, consider the following: the basic tools needed for this application process, which are a vacuum grinder, helical mixer Festo type, mixing bins, short bristle mohair rollers or paintbrushes, a stopwatch, a pin rake, and spiked shoes. Before handling the product, refer to the product safety data sheet and container labels for safety, physical, and health hazard information. Ensure that the continuity of electricity and water supply is available. Do the necessary preparation to ensure sufficient ventilation and protection once the product is applied. One should also caution against drafts that could dry the product too quickly and cause shrinkage cracks. Tools, brushes, and mixing equipment should be cleaned with water immediately after use and before material has set. Step 2. Surface preparation. All surfaces have to be completely dry, clean, and free of any contaminants which might impair the bond. The process is typically achieved by shot blasting, vacuum blasting, or vacuum grinding. Step 3. Bonding or priming. 2 coats of Prime SLC acrylic primer are always recommended, but for non-absorbent surfaces, 1 coat may suffice. For best results, apply the first coat late afternoon while the substrate is cooling, then follow with the second coat early the next morning. Step 4. Allow the primer to dry. Concrete surfaces primed with Prime SLC acrylic primer must be left to dry before applying screed SLC P. The drying time is approximately 3 hours at 20 degrees Celsius. Step 5. Mixing and application. Mechanical mixing using a heavy-duty drill and helical mixer or a continuous mixer or pump is recommended. Add 5 liters of clean potable water to a mixing bin and while slowly stirring, slowly add the 25 kilograms of powder and mix for 1 minute. Once all the powder has been added, mix for a further 4 to 5 minutes at a medium speed to ensure a smooth, lump-free consistency. Step 6. Use of pin rake and spiked roller. After the primer has dried, pour or pump the mix over the concrete surface immediately after it has been mixed, feeding fresh material into a wet edge by means of a triangulated notch trowel or a pin rake to distribute the product. The screed will level out to a smooth, even finish. Release small air bubbles from the newly laid screed using a spiked roller. This must be done within 5 minutes of application to avoid interfering with the final leveling properties. Step 7. Hardening and drying times. Normal site traffic and erection of partitions is permitted after the screed has hardened, typically 24 to 48 hours. The screed may be walked on after 6 to 8 hours at 25 degrees Celsius. Remember that the screed is an underlay and therefore requires an overlay vinyl or covering. The floor covering can be installed after 24 hours, depending on the type of finish and dryness of the screed. That concludes our instructional video. Please keep in mind that this video contains only the key steps on how to use this product. For detailed instructions and more technical information, please refer to the product's data sheet and methodology documents that can be found on our website at www.abe.co.za or call ABE Construction Chemicals on 011 306 9000.